What small thing makes you automatically distrust someone? When they can't be happy, when their friends succeed in the ways they haven't. If your jealousy is that profound, I don't want to be around you. People who can't keep something to themselves and talk about another person's private matters. I'm very private about myself, as trust takes years to build up, but seconds to shatter. If someone happily tells you they've cheated on someone before, one of the biggest red flags ever. When they flat out ignore what you say to talk about themselves. I don't trust you. I know you're only there for your own benefit and duck anyone else around you. If they have a curly mustache and toff it. If they frequently rub their hands together and laugh maniacally after tying a damsel to railroad tracks. If the word dastardly is a part of their name. A username PM_me_your_nipples checks out, automatically distrusting you now. When someone borrows something and never attempts to return or mention it until you bring it up. When I catch them lying about something very small with no consequences if they were to tell the truth. I'm having some people over this weekend. I'm gonna have drinks and some food. You should come by. Weekend comes. Thanks for coming everyone. So today I'd like to talk about an amazing business opportunity. Hell nah. To the na. They start talking about their essential oil / leggings / macup / wine business. Trying to change your mind after you say no instead of being respectful and letting the matter drop. Repeatedly not following through. Small things too. Hey, I'll talk to you later this afternoon. Nothing. I'll listen to this great song. I'll send it to you. Nothing. I just feel like those little moments are foreshadowing bigger things / disappointments to come. The way too hard handshake. A firm handshake is great, but some people make it weird. Someone who constantly interrupts. They don't use their blinkers. When they give non-apologies after doing something wrong. Like I'm sorry to see you feel that way instead of I'm sorry for what I did. Or that's just the way I am. Or why do you care so much? Or it's not a big deal. I don't trust physicians who never say I don't know. The most dangerous physicians are the ones who make a bad call and then defend it with all their might. Those who answer a question incorrectly with supreme confidence. If a doc occasionally says I don't know, let's look it up, then I know I can trust her / him. If they are female and say that they don't have any female friends, usually because women cause drama, this gives me caution, because while you aren't gonna get along with every woman, if you don't have any female friends at all you might be causing the drama. But someone that actually became my good friend said this once. We became her first female friends. Not respecting my decision when I say no to something small. Thank you for letting me know you don't respect boundaries. When they act like they've known me for years, yet only just met me, I feel like they are going to start selling me something. Or there's some other sort of angle a brewing. When they put a hand on your shoulder, squarely look you in the eye, smiling with a fat grin, and confidently say trust me. If I can't sleep around them, must be an enemy. Any interviewer that brags about the family atmosphere at work or puts too much emphasis on the culture. We work really hard, but we are like family. So it's totally okay if we take advantage of you. And their phone background is a selfie. One better syndrome where no matter what your experience, your history, your anecdotes is better, worse, funnier. When they put a lot of energy into manipulating people instead of just living their lives. Edit. Thanks for the silver. Also, many have pointed out that what I'm describing is not a small thing overall. That's true. However, what I'm talking about is the small, subtle efforts these people make throughout the day. That's what came to mind for me when considering the question. They constantly talk shit about others but all the stories are skewed to their favor. I watch my mouth around people like that and try to only say things I don't mind getting out. People who ask me to PM pics of my nipples. Edit. Since everyone has been asking. Here you go. When they openly brag about tucking someone over. Edit. Alright. I tucking get it. It's not small at all. It didn't register in my head when I was typing this answer. I get it. You guys can stop now. It's said so often I'm not worried about giving it away. Mistreating service people. children, less intelligent people and animals. When their opinions on the same topics change depending on who they are with. Edit. I wanted to clarify that I mean this for when people actively have different opinions about the same subjects all in the same day or week. Not enough time to change their mind, and if they change it that often then it still stands. You have no idea where someone stands if they consistently change their mind on things, and therefore I wouldn't trust them. I do not mean for this to apply to people who are just passively agreeing or not arguing in order to keep the peace with family or in a work situation. That's just being polite. When they don't turn down the music in the car so they can see better when parking. Clearly a psychopath. When they talk mad shit about everyone around them to you, and since it's all nonsense you just let it go in one ear and out the other, but the moment you vent a frustration they run and tell everyone this exaggerated story which makes you look awful, and the whole time you know they're the fire starter, but you can't say anything without looking petty. And that's how I quit my job. You'll have fun with that. When your mistress sends a secret video of your sexual encounter to your wife. Totally lost my trust at that point. When they are super nice to me, compliment the hell out of me, and want to be best friends right away. Immediately makes me suspicious, and I put my guard up. I assume they have ulterior motives and are trying to establish a false rapport with me in order to throw me off their scent. They told me not to tell anyone, but never will trust someone like that. If they tell me other people's secrets they'll no doubt tell other people mine. When they state something you know to be false as fact. Edit. As discussed below. It's more of a problem if they don't accept correction when presented with better information. When they tell you all their exes are crazy. Edit. Proceeds to get flooded by people saying their exes are crazy. Someone who talks way too much about themselves and their lives. When they judge others for the very things they are guilty of themselves.